On January 22nd, 2006, Kobe Bryant scored 81 points in a single basketball game. So it might be a good day to do a Kobe video. Let's go. Before we get started with today's video, I want to give a special thank you and a special shout out to Botter Boy Nova. If you don't know who he is, he's a really good YouTuber and an even better sneaker reseller, botter, extraordinaire, the whole thing. If you haven't yet, go ahead and check out some of his videos. He has some of the most unique content on YouTube, especially just when it comes to sneakers. He's got amazing videos, so go ahead and check him out. I'm going to link his page down in the description. A few months ago, maybe a couple months ago, him and I had a back and forth talking about reselling and Kobe's and things of that nature. So he reached out to me and he let me know that he had come across a few pairs of Kobe's and asked me if I was interested in buying them from him, which, you know, I couldn't pass that up. I'm gonna act like I didn't already get into this box, but as you can tell, you know, I was a little anxious. I've actually been sitting on these for a few weeks. I was trying to find the right words and the right time to kind of talk about these shoes. To me, every sneaker or every piece of memorabilia that's involved with Kobe is kind of a touchy subject. He's a person that meant so much to me and so many other people's, and the way that some of the things have been handled as far as buying up his shoes and reselling them for just insane prices, it's kind of rubbed me the wrong way. So trying to get over some of that and you know, just go forward and just kind of deal with it in a way that I can. So I have been sitting on these for a few weeks, but yeah, let's get into it. So in case you can't tell, this ain't no regular size box. So what I got here is a straight double unboxing, if you will. And let's go. So all over black Kobe box, as you can tell, size 11, my size. Now there's a lot of debate on the sizing for these, but for me, they're really snug. So if you're gonna play in them, go true to size. But if you want to wear them casually, it's not bad to go up half a size, to me. Sorry to hold you. Here we go. These Bruce Lee Kobe 5s. Man, these things just pop. I mean, they pop so hard. The yellow and the black and the red is... You can't get a much better color combination in my opinion. I just am such a huge fan of these. Originally came out in 2010, I believe, and I didn't get them exactly when they came out. I got them maybe a year or two later, but that was the most money that I had paid for a sneaker up until that point, and I paid about $350, I believe, for the original pair, and that's the most money I've ever spent until about the last maybe 2 years. So my entire life I spent the most money getting the original version of these. So to have the new version, I mean, I can't even explain how happy I am and how excited I am to wear these around. And I've actually, to keep it 100% honest with you, I've already worn them once or twice. I played in them, and I shot around in them a couple times, and I wore them out on the street. I just like these so much. They're actually really comfortable. The Kobe model in general just created a whole new wave of low top basketball performance shoes, and I think ever since the Kobe specifically, people have been really gauged towards low tops. I mean, KD followed suit, and a few other players, they kind of went for the low top as well. Before these, everything was high top. You were doing high top basketball shoes only, and if you wore anything else, people thought you were insane. Like so many other things, Kobe really made that possible. He made it fashionable, and he made it cool to wear low top sneakers. I mean, he really innovated basketball in so many different ways, and I think yeah, that's one of the things that I really miss about him as a player. Right back into the shoe, sorry. The colorway, the Bruce Lee colorway, there is a really old karate movie with Bruce Lee and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It's called Game of Death. I believe it was in the 70s, mid 70s or late 70s. I'm not sure. I want to say it was like 78 or 76, something like that. But anyway, so Cream is in that movie, and Bruce Lee is wearing a yellow jumpsuit with black pinstripes on it, and then somewhere along the movie he gets scraped across his chest, and that is where those scratch marks come from. The red is representation of blood, so it's pretty intense. I mean, these things, they definitely don't disappoint. I mean, they pop. There are a little bit of performance upgrades. I can definitely tell that the ankle collar here is a lot more padded than the original. And the carbon fiber feels pretty much exactly the same, but the foam on the I guess midsole, it's really a lot more stiff than the original. Now I don't know if that's because my original is like 10 years old. I don't know if that's why it's so much more firm, or if these are just really protroed that well that they're just meant to hold up during play. I know a lot of my Kobe's, any of them that I played outside in, I mean, I pretty much ran holes in them. Like I've said this before, I've probably thrown away like more Kobe's than most people have owned, just because I played in them like outside all the time, like through high school and afterwards even. So yeah, I've always enjoyed playing in Kobe's, definitely. So on to the next pair. This pair, I was at first a little unsure how much I liked this one. I was so hyped for the original colorway that I didn't know if I was gonna like these, but I have to admit, these things, I don't even want to say this out loud. This is probably the first time I've said it, but I think I might actually enjoy this colorway almost a little bit more. Now I don't know if that's something that's in my head because it's a little newer, and you know, I haven't really seen this before. They did take me back a little bit when I got them in hand, because for whatever reason I was under the impression that this color was a dark blue, but when I got them in hand I realized that this color it's a black. So these look so crazy and so sleek. They're just fire. I mean, in every way I can think of. I'm just so excited about these. The only one thing I am concerned about these, because I know I'm gonna just go off and wear these, like I'm gonna wear these. I'm worried about them getting dirty a little bit, but specifically I'm worried about this liner. The sock liner's all white, so you're gonna have to rock a white sock, because you already know if not, you're gonna have the little black lint balls all in there, just causing a ruckus. But I mean, in hand, these gotta be some of the best sneaker releases of this past 2020. Obviously the Grinches came out and those things were intense. Pretty much impossible to get unless you had about 400, 500 laying around, which I mean, even then it's not terrible considering that the other Grinches went up to like 2 bands. Anyways, not to get into those yet. So if you didn't already know, this is the alternate colorway in the Kobe 5 Protro Bruce Lee. Now, these have been rumored to come out for some time. There have been a lot of whispers and a lot of things, a lot of hearsay about alternate colorways. I mean, I'm proud of these. They did these right. Sometimes, you know, Nike and Jordan Brand, they like to play, you know, with your little emotions and everything, but I think they did these excellent. I cannot ask for better shoes. I mean, these things, they really hit, and I'm happy with them. The prices aren't really too steep on them. I think they're around $320, $350, depending on your size. I think they're about $340 in my size, which is not terrible. I think they're worth it. To me, they're worth it. They're worth the $300 to me. I wish obviously I'd be able to buy them directly from Nike, but again, Botter Boy Nova was my saving grace on this. Again, he's been my sneaker guardian angel when it comes to the Kobe's this past year, man, and I have to give a huge shout out to him and just a thank you. I wanted to order some of his merch and wear it in this video. He has a shirt in pink that I really like, but apparently it's only for the women. So I did put in an order for a black shirt. It's just not here yet, even though I've been kind of sitting on these for a minute. Be on the lookout for that in one of my next videos, me wearing some Botter Boy merch. And yeah, not to keep you guys too much longer, thank you for watching my video. I didn't say it at the beginning, but again, thank everybody for liking, sharing, and commenting on my videos so far. If you are new around here, however, please don't be a stranger. Go ahead and subscribe now. Be on the lookout for more videos coming very soon. And I'll see you guys later.